Welcome to Cas Pratique, one of our podcasts introducing real-life cases in French global mobility and immigration. Cas Pratique is meant to help companies, investors, entrepreneurs, and individuals with their mobility to France. I'm your host, Juliana Colorado, global mobility attorney in Paris and Madrid. Today, I would like to explore with you one of the cases that I have had this week, and that is related to the talent passport visa. You know that I really specialize in talent passport visas in France because it's a visa that really it's a very good tool for all the investors, entrepreneurs that want to come to France. And with this tool, I help them with this project. Um, the case that I have is a client who has a company in the United States. He is a consultant, and he asks me if he can come to France to work remotely. So we have already talked about the visitor visa, the digital nomad visa, and the fact that we cannot work with this visitor visa in France. And so I already said in my other podcasts or videos that it's important to have an entrepreneur visa. So for this person who had already a company in the United States, he asked me if he could come to France and work remotely, and what he should do because he would like to set up his company in France. This possibility of setting up his own company in France gave me like the hint to select the appropriate visa. So we had here three options because this person wanted to be a consultant. He wanted to keep his activity in the United States, and at the same time, he wanted to set up a company in France. It was something that as he was going to live permanently in France, he the possibility of setting up a company was doable for him. For other consultants, it's not a possibility, so it's important. So we had here three major visas. Of course, there are other ways, but I'm going to talk about three major visas. So we had here the possibility to present the talent passport visa, called the talent passport entrepreneur visa. We had also the entrepreneur visa, which is the normal entrepreneur visa, different from the first one. And then we had also the not very known visa called the representative visa. So all of these three visas are visas to France, and that enable you to like work on your project in France and on your company. Okay, so with the talent passport visa and the entrepreneur visas, both are entrepreneurs visa actually, but the difference is that the talent entrepreneur visa, you need an investment of 30,000 euros in order to be able to have this multiple year visa. So that's the major difference with the second one. It's that you have you have several years with that visa, and then with the other one you only have 1 year renewable. So, and the second advantage, and which is very useful for people who are coming with their families, is that the talent passport visa actually let you come with your family. So that's a major advantage. And the final difference is that really those passport visas are like premium visas in France. They have like a golden desk or a golden path when we compare, of course, with the normal entrepreneur visa or other kind of visas or residence permits in France, which it's a country that is very difficult for getting visas and resident permits. So for both of them, you will need to have a viable project. Okay, so you will need to show a business plan, a solid business plan about your project in France, and how you show it. How you show this? You will need to prepare really your figures here. You will need like to show that you have earned money in the past with your company, that you are bringing a project in France, that you already have money, and that you are going to generate money in France. So that's like the main requirement for this visa. Okay, so and so that will be like a a common requirement for both visas, the talent and the entrepreneur one. And the major difference between the talent and the entrepreneur one is with the talent, you need to make an investment of 30,000 euros. So 30,000 euros would be invested in your company. This can be your own money or borrowed money, okay? So you'll need to invest that, and that is why they are giving you 4 years for your project in France. And that's the main difference with the entrepreneur visa. Okay, so those are the two major visas that I think of for coming to France. And of course, you have other paperwork to bring with your project. And also, a very, very major difference is that you will need to really be qualified to have the talent passport visa. You need to have a master degree. Or at least 5 years experience in the area you are looking to for your project, actually. So the final visa I wanted to mention, because it is really worth mentioning, is the representative visa. So the representative visa is a visa for a person who earns more than 61,000 euros, more or less 61,500 euros per year, and you must show that you have been a representative of the company for more than 3 months, and then you are going from one company to another company that is a subsidiary in France, or that is a branch or an establishment. So you will really need to be in the same group, and you are a representative in your home country, or in one of the subsidiaries, and you are going to be let's say missioned as a representative in France, and you are going to be the one who holds the power of the decision of your company in France. So I presented the three, of course, options to my client, and we had to decide with him what kind of entrepreneur, of company he wanted to set up in France. And regarding, considering his turnover in the US, and considering his sector and his project, we decided that a branch was the way to go. So we are going to set up a branch, and with this branch he can be a representative and in France, and request the representative visa in France. And that's it. And that visa, that the representative visa, is also a talent passport one, so it has the same benefits as the other talent passport one, because you can come to France if you have a high salary, that you have this representative role, and benefit from the 4 years and bring in your family. Okay, I hope this was helpful for those people in this situation. I'm Juliana Colorado, attorney in Paris and Madrid. I help companies and individuals to come to France, and yeah, I'm here to help you if you need support with moving to France. Have a good day. Bye.